Is it on our end? Or?
No, that's him.
Is it Tristan?
That's apparently coming from my end.
Okay.
Let me close my door.
What are they doing?
Steph is
Dishes.
just going
Those
crazy
goddamn
in the kitchen.
inspectors.
Dishes.
Inspecting the pots and pans.
She's beating the inspectors to death with the pots and pans.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, and then he has to run away to go beat Steph. It's not on cam, so it's okay.
Well, we could still hear it, though.
We can still hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we hear more pots and pans. You ain't got pants on.
Of course not.
Hey, you ain't got no
Hey,
pants
you
on.
ain't got no pants on.
But you ain't got
I
no
do.
pants, Lieutenant Dan. All right, so who wants to do the recap?
Austin.
Previously on
I was just minding my own business, cleaning my guns and making sure that I was being a good captive acquisition. And then I had to cut some guy's head open, and then he was fueled by mac and cheese to try and fight a slug, and then he got swallowed by the toilet.
Are you sure that's what happened, or is it just one of your anxiety-induced hallucinations?
This is what I saw.
It seems real to me.
No.
Yep.
No.
he was attacked by the toddlets.
Oh,
Toddlers.
All right.
A toddler attacked a slug.
A todpole. One day it'll grow into a full Todd.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 4th episode of our 5th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start kind of roughly where we left off last time. I mean, the plan's in motion. So now it's a matter of everyone doing their jobs while also having to deal with their normal day-to-day work.
Bro, is this like some kind of heist?
A little bit, kind of.
Nice.
So
Can we get some heist music?
I mean, I can put
We can
heist
do it in
music.
post.
Yeah, I can find some to
No,
put
we
in
need
there.
it now.
No, we can't do it now because then I can't cut
bum,
it out.
Bum, 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 bum,
Him I can cut out. That's fine.
We've been.
I've been cutting him out for years.
Yes.
So insert silence. All right, here we go.
Control L.
Heist
Control L,
music.
yes.
Heist music.
Batman.
Heist,
Oh, sorry.
Heist music.
Heist.
So the plan is to do this during the big fight that Todd has going on. So it's like a big sort of, we're talking like
Batman.
heavyweight championship of the world kind of. Batman.
Batman.
Is my opponent named Batman?
No.
I mean, it can be, but no.
We're not supposed to look and interact with
I
the
know.
stream,
Sorry, I'm
so I'm
closing
not
the window.
interacting.
Closing the
I'm-
window.
I'm just watching it. Batman.
Batman.
No, your opponent is called Chlorpock.
Oh.
Chlorbuck. I hate that guy.
What's your fighting name? Since they probably feel that Todd's a little too weak.
Thoughtulese.
Thoughtulese. Thoughtulese. ThougThules.
Thotules.
Oh,
Thougtules.
EES. Okay.
No,
put
ULES.
Okay. Thougtules.
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 Thougtules
Okay. That's
is
fair.
my fight song. Yeah.
So all week you guys have been seeing signs, like the sort of digital signs that go up for Chlorpock versus Thoughtulese,
Oh, I thought you
Battle of
meant,
the
like-
Century.
Oh God. I was like, we've been seeing signs like, guys, I saw 3 birds today, and they
go
were
time.
circling around an arena.
Thougtules is gonna fight soon.
The signs are everywhere.
The sign of the thought is upon us.
Yeah.
That's what I've been seeing. I've been missing all of these posters, and I've just been like, there were 3 rocks.
You're looking for something.
All right.
There were 3 comets.
Someone's child punched a tree today, and
3
I knew.
times.
I knew.
Yo, wait, you're seeing trees?
Are there trees
Shit.
here?
No. There's digital trees.
Sand trees.
Punching digital trees.
Not really there. It just turns to fuzz when you punch it, so it makes you feel strong, I guess.
Clobbering that cyber oak.
That sounds oddly
Chopping
sexual
that
for some reason.
cyberwood.
That E-maple.
So more about the billboards of Todd.
Yes, so they photoshopped your head onto like an actual muscular
Thought,
robot-looking body, or at least like it almost looks like a tank. It's like super armored.
Oh shit, dude.
Thought bot.
Yeah, that's not what you look like, obviously.
Well, I mean, everybody's image is photoshopped on these things. You can't expect the reality to match up. all right?
Chlorpock is less photoshopped.
He's airbrushed.
He
He's
gonna
touched
beat
up.
your ass. He gonna beat your ass, boy.
Because Chlorpock was designed and engineered solely for like the Murderbot arena. He's got 4 arms, like 2 in the front and then 2 that come over the shoulder, and they all end in mostly large pincers, like a lobster claw kind of thing.
Kind of like General Grievous if he had claws instead of lightsabers.
Kinda, a little bit, yeah.
Cool.
All
But
right.
then he has like a pretty stocky body, I would say, with tank treads for legs.
He gonna beat your ass, boy.
So,
Well,
and his head is like set into the top, so it's not like a Rock'em Sock'em where it's
doesn't have
gonna
a neck.
fly out. Yeah, it doesn't have a neck. It's just
also, bro, he's from Jersey. Got it.
yeah.
Hey.
Hey, whoa.
What's his
Roll
fighting
that back,
name?
son. Roll that back.
Did you come up with a fighting name? Because I've got one.
For who?
Pinzer. It's like Panzer, but with pincer.
No, Chlorpock is the fight name.
But he's known as the Pinzer.
The Pinzerator.
Oh, that's what you mean. Like
yeah,
his-
like
oh,
his
okay. Like a
his
subtitle.
name is, but like there's
Sorta.
Thoughtcules.
The Pinzer.
It's like Panzer, because he's got tank
Like
Tank
treads.
treads.
but he's got pincers.
Like a lobster.
Pinzer just sounds weird. I don't think it's not tough
I,
enough.
I think
for
Chlorpock is
Chlorpock.
that's his actual fighting name.
Yeah.
It's a Pinzinator.
No, his real name is Pinzer.
It's
Yeah,
real name
Pinzer's,
is
Pinzer's his real name, but that wasn't cool enough for the fighting pits, so
Yeah,
he's
so
Chlorpock.
Chlorpock.
His real name is Harold.
Yeah, sure.
And he likes beat writers.
Why not?
Fear me,
Thoughtcules, do you have a subtitle?
you will be defeated.
The Thought Slayer.
The
I don't know.
So it's just Thoughtcules. Got it. All right. No
Thoughtcules.
subtitles.
No-
Chlorpock
no-
versus Thoughtcules. Battle
Follow
of the
me at
century.
Nobody
Follow
shows
me at
up.
Todd Jobs.
It's a fucking nerd off.
We've got Chlorpock versus Thoughtcules. I spit all over the microphone. It's fine. No, actually, everyone's going to show up because
It's mandatory.
It's the only thing happening.
it's the only thing happening. Plus, all of the feuding Slagogians have to show up to sort of show power and sort of
Show to
intimidate
respect.
the other
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, show respect.
Well, yeah, we need the show for the opiate of the masses must go on, or else
Yeah.
they'll revolt.
So it's the day of the fight. So
Well, they're
Thoughtcules.
What are the
Jeez.
odds, bro?
Yeah.
Thoughtcules, that's going to be your thing for the day. Obviously.
Well, I
It's
need to
just-
check my odds, dude, so I can put a bet down if I have to.
So you want to spend that? Sure, yeah. Fuck it, yeah. You
Never
can
tell me the
check
odds.
the odds. It
Never
is-
tell me the Todds? Oh, well
Bro,
done.
there you go.
It's only 2-1 in favor of Chlorpock, so it's actually pretty
Oh.
close right now.
It's close, and they haven't even taken into account that I've flopped most of my fights.
I mean,
so
so I will allow you to just go out on like social media and just put fake news about yourself out there to try and get the odds to change if you want.
On a space cast.
no, I mean 2-1's pretty good. I mean, if I could make it
Space
worse,
boat.
so I could bet on myself.
That's what I
then-
mean. You could make it worse, so then the odds would be more in favor of Chlorpock if you wanted to go out and be like, that Thoughtcules is a big old puss.
All right, it's a.
I
I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put out.
are made of filled diapers.
Yeah. So I'm gonna clip that guy just said
Sure.
and put that over top of a stream of me just
Just trash
train
talking.
eating.
You photoshopped yourself onto a baby body.
Nah, dude. Nah, I'm right in front of the replicator, just shoveling mac and cheese bites into me and drinking PBRs.
Doing a
This is how I
training
train.
montage?
Sure.
Yeah, training montage.
Sure.
I'm lifting
Let's
Peebers.
But you're not photoshopping your face onto Christian Bale from The Machinist's body.
high or low.
Hi.
So it doesn't do it. You don't really get the social media traction that you were looking for because not a lot of people are
Well,
following.
it's hard to get retweeted, man.
It is. So I'm gonna say that your odds are now.
My Todds.
Unsub.
They actually went up to 5-1.
Hey, bro, that's great. How many slug bucks do I have?
You.
0.
Well, you guys make a little bit, but immediately just gets canceled out by the 20% interest
All right.
on your.
Well, then I'm gonna call up Bendelflurr. Bendelflurr,
I
dude.
just let the guy in charge of us take care of it.
I would say that since you are definitely the one with the more money of the group because of the fighting.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say you have 8,900 credits to your name.
All right.
In your account.
I want to call Bendelflurr up.
Okay. So you call up Bendelflurr.
Yes. But Bendelflurr, I've been thinking that maybe you could give Todd a little bit of a loansies here, because I think I've manipulated the odds on my pride fight.
You want another loan?
Yeah, because 5-1, dude, is pretty good. Used to be 2-1, and I'm gonna take this guy because tank treads can't jump. So like, I got this.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh, Todd got a 3.
Todd, I love you like a son that I didn't eat, but I just don't think you have it in you. I don't.
Did you say a son that you didn't eat?
I didn't eat, yeah. And I think that, you should just go out there and give it your all, but I feel bad taking money from you, so I'm just not going to loan you some more money.
Well,
But
are
good
you
luck,
gonna be?
son. Beep.
Wait, you're gonna be betting again? Oh,
Just hangs up on you.
It's like
Mm.
I think of you as one of my children, and I hate children. So fuck off.
Right off.
So you can eat shit and die.
Yeah.
That's free.
So I'll say that's leading up for your fight. Meanwhile,
well, I'm gonna place a bet with all my money then.
okay, yeah, you can do that. You can do that right from your room. You can digitally place a bet. Just link up your funds. So 8,900 on 5-1.
You guys need to make those odds longer, bros. Forever gonna get out of here.
Wonder who's gonna win the fight.
Probably his opponent.
You guys all bet.
On Chlorpot?
Chlorpot.
You'd be losing money at that ratio.
I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. Bitch.
So you, the ace pilot, you actually have a job going on today.
Yeah.
Before anything goes on, they need you to do you need to be a getaway driver.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
I know how to do that.
All right.
It's literally what I was programmed to do.
So the job that, well, they probably aren't even going to give you the details of what the job is. They
No,
just
but
know
I'm
it's
sure everybody else wants the details.
dangerous.
You drive.
Yeah, you drive.
That's what I was built to do.
Sure.
That's all I need to know.
So,
Do you get it through the Robco app?
no, you shush.
Slagonian
Goddamn
drift, bro.
Robco. The vehicle that they give you almost looks like a cigar case, kind of like those silvery tubular. It's got engines sort of like built into
Tubular.
the sides, so it's it can fit into very tight spaces. It's shorter, so it can maneuver fairly easy.
Sure.
So they gave it to you because of the fact that you're such a ridiculous pilot that you can go all over the place.
Those are the exact words I've told all of my ex-girlfriends.
It's like a cigar case.
No, it's small so it can maneuver easily.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's uncut like a cigar.
that's me.
It's called shields.
Okay.
Shields.
Sure. So,
Can't get them STDs if I got my shields up.
Shields up.
this vehicle is all maneuverability and engines, no weapons.
Don't need them.
Yeah. And there's only enough space for you in the front and then a crew of like 3 in the back, and
I mean, if he goes
that's it.
fast enough, he is the weapon.
That's true.
Technically, yes.
And you probably don't even have to go that fast if you're just hitting a person.
That's true.
True.
Unless you're trying to hit a building.
Then probably don't.
Never forget.
No.
So,
In Marika, they'd kill you for that.
Is this an extra? This would be considered an extra small spaceship.
yeah,
Good.
or even like not a fighter, but a
Petite.
racing car
No, I'm good.
class type thing. So yeah, so they give you. So your ship, you've been with the ship for all 5 years. You
Yeah,
guys have
I
been
know
through some shit.
What's the name?
Through some ship.
Some ship, yeah.
What's the name of your
Is
ship?
it?
Gary.
Why is it always Gary? It's Jeff or it's Gary. You guys have like 2 names.
Jerry.
Jerry.
It's Gary.
Larry.
Okay. So when you get in the car, Gary, the coordinates automatically pop up to tell you where to go.
It's a Goldsmobile.
I hate you.
What do you want?
No, it's good.
Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah.
Does it
And-
look like
hate
an Omega?
More of a beta, but that's fine.
And it also has a screen for your specific instructions.
Yeah.
So you're to fly down into the garbage
Instructions. Beep. Drive. All right, I can do that.
area. No. So it's telling you where to go and how to do it or whatever?
Yeah.
So the coordinates have you going down into like the garbage area, at which point there's an access point along the roof, or ceiling, I should say, of the garbage area, where there'll be a ladder for the guys to get out and climb up. When they get back in, there's like a little warning. It's like the heat's going to be on you, so lose them out in the
dunes.
junkyard if
Yeah,
you can.
the dune, the junkyard dune.
Or the shipyard or
Yeah.
whatever.
The smog
Whatever
layer.
you do. So that's
Whatever you do.
whatever you do.
The pachinko section.
So those are your instructions. So you don't even need to do a flying check to get there because you can just nonchalantly go whatever. After about 45 minutes,
That's a long time.
only one of the three returns, and he's missing an arm. But it looks like it's been carterized. Jimmy
Excuse me?
carterized.
Jimmy.
I was about to say, what? That's
Is he a
what
Sligonian?
cauterization
Sorry,
is.
it's been
on
cauterized.
America.
Corduroyed.
Carterized.
He's just got peanuts stuffed in it.
Or corduroyed. And then it's just like, he's just got corduroys all over it.
What, the bear?
Yeah.
It's the pleats. I'm not bleeding. I'm pleading.
He finally got that button to fucking
Right,
fix his
finally got it.
Oh God.
We will on the flap.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Don't boo my jokes.
So it's been carterized.
the one guy in the back.
Yeah.
So he gets in. He has like it doesn't look quite like a briefcase, but similar to that. And he's just like, drive.
What kind of race is
What,
he?
yeah.
He is.
What's his name?
What did he do on the heist?
What's his story?
He's the
He
bag
doesn't
man.
remember his story.
No, we don't need a We don't need a backstory.
Yeah.
What's his current story?
His current story.
Yeah. What's his front?
He's
story?
missing an
Muscle.
arm and he wants you
So
to drive.
He's like,
So he was the dude. He's the big guy. He wasn't like hacking or.
he's not the
picking
hacking
locks.
guy. He's not even like the guy with the guns. Really. He's
Yeah,
more
they died.
of- yeah.
Bag man.
His name is
Satchel.
Kren.
Satchel
Kren.
Bagman?
Kren. And he is a
No, Kren. He's a real.
Mensch.
he's the male version of a Mennonite, so he doesn't have any magical abilities. So he just got jacked. Yeah. So yeah, he hops in. He's just like, drive quick, and you could see in like a rear sensor that's going off. There's like 3 ships that are coming in super fast.
Yeah, not as fast as I can go.
No, they seem to be more burly than.
And I gun
yours.
it.
Okay. So the way the city's sort of laid out, you have the garbage fields for a couple of miles, and then it opens out into more sand dunes, and the shipyard will be out there too. So you can either try and lose them in the trash, you can lose them out in the sand dunes, the junkyard, or the
The recycling savannah.
shipyard, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay, so
Which one?
How are you doing that?
Well, I'm gonna lose him through the Trashtopia first.
Okay, roll a piloting skill.
How about a 22?
So they are lagging behind. None of them die.
Yeah.
Like they don't run into anything and explode like stupid TIE fighter pilots.
Oh, you didn't like go sideways through something
Not
while they
yet.
went.
Not yet, no.
right.
So these are mostly like conical piles of trash that stuff's just
Okay.
constantly falling on. So they run into a couple falling pieces of trash and kind of get off course. They're lagging behind a bit, but they don't, you don't lose them entirely.
Do I see a trash alleyway coming up?
There are lots of offshoots and outlets and things like that.
I'm gonna take the first left I see.
Okay. Roll me another pilot in.
Critical 20.
Ooh. All right, so you make it no problem. Like, it doesn't even skim the sides. Your ship is pristine.
I'm flying in a metal dildo going through this trash, man.
I was trying not to say the word dildo because that was the image in my brain, but they...
My thrusters are just a ball sack behind.
So you make the
My
turn...
cigar holder.
Spherical.
Yeah.
You
Hey.
make
It's a fucking silver bullet. I'm flying a silver bullet here,
Hey.
man.
Yeah.
Shields up.
Shields up.
Shields up.
Oh, Sheila.
So they're lagging even further behind because they sort of take their time to make the turn.
Yeah, they're lagging balls, man.
Yeah. They don't blow up. They don't get stuck, but they are going through the same sort
So
of
if they're
tunnel.
going a little bit slower than my
Yeah.
Fildo, I've got time to make a quick turn before they
Sure.
can see which way I can go, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
All right.
there, Fildo lagging behind.
Nice elderwood die,
20.
dude.
So you just try and take like the first left or right, or
Probably right.
okay. So you take the first right.
But
Yep,
signal left so they get confused.
Well, they won't
They
see
haven't
me.
seen him yet. Yeah, he's trying to
Okay.
turn before. Yeah. So you do that, and you don't notice anything yet as you're going down this sort of corridor of trash.
Yep.
You do notice that there is a dead end coming up.
Make it the first right, I see.
There are no turns.
Make a fucking
No turns.
put the boosters on. and
Making
point-
up.
Get myself erect and go straight up to the moon.
So straight up is the ceiling, because it's got like a top on it. So you're just going to go up a wall into the ceiling.
How high up is that ceiling?
It is about 3,000 feet.
Is it lit?
Could you just like
Or is
could
it
you like
dark?
clamp onto the top
well,
and turn off?
You haven't seen them turn that corner yet, or if they even are going to turn
if
that corner.
if I start going up, is there like how's the gravity going to work on this?
It's automated in your ship.
So if I point it up and I hit a wall, I'll climb that wall.
No. I thought you meant like in
On
the
the
ship. Are you going to like
inside.
fall?
Ah.
In? Yeah, no. I'm
No,
saying
I'm
on
not
the
worried
inside
about
it's
that.
automated. Yeah. No,
Like,
your
it's
ship
in the
is a ship.
cockpit.
It's just you're just flying.
Fuck, I'm gonna do a fucking 180
Okay.
and whip this bitch back the other way.
Okay.
I liked where you were going, Tristan. Where you get to the end and then go to the top, turn around, turn off, and hide in the shadows.
You could float away with the rest of the garbage.
Yeah.
So, as you're zipping back towards, you notice they turn in. Two of them kind of get a little bit stuck, but one of them makes the turn no problem. Is now flying towards your general direction.
Genital direction.
Your general direction, you
Hey,
dildo.
baby.
Now that is Todd racing.
Still don't fuck this up.
So
Is he coming straight for me?
you're flying back towards the
Back the
Right.
way we came, but
Yeah,
on the ceiling.
on
yeah.
the ceiling. Yeah.
Yep.
He does have weapons on his ship.
That's cool.
You notice he's starting to fire.
Can I do a barrel roll to get out of it?
Evasive maneuvers.
No, I got advantage on those. How's 19?
So one of the blaster shots still hits your ship.
Whew.
Your barrel rolls, like he fires off like 6 or 7 shots. Only one of them manages to just hit your ship a little bit.
Does it hit my
The
passenger?
tip or the balls? Okay.
Well, your ship's gonna take 4 damage. The hit points on your ship are 20.
4 is a lot.
I know. So, but it doesn't hit like an engine or anything like that.
No,
It
I
just
get
puts
that.
a big hole sort of on the side. Yeah, it's going like. It's like depressurizing a little bit. It
I'm
doesn't
gonna
go the
take
whole
the
way through.
gum out of my mouth
there-
and slap it onto the hole.
Okay.
Is there atmosphere?
On the planet?
Yeah.
Yes. There is atmosphere, although it's not pleasant.
So I got a map of where I'm at right now, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go the route to find the exit out of this place.
Okay. Yeah, which was straight ahead at
The
first.
sand dunes.
Like you turned off of it, but yeah, you can get back on that route.
Yeah, I'm certainly gonna get
Yeah.
back.
So
over
you
there.
just zip back in and go back the way you came. They now have to fuck around and turn their ships and get unstuck and all that jazz, which they'll try and do.
Poorly.
Very poorly.
They're not ace pilots.
So yeah, so you zip out and you go back the way you came.
you go back to where you
You
came
go
from.
back the way you came from.
You go back.
And
in my DeLorean.
Baby, go back.
I'm going to say it's quite a while, and you don't see anybody behind you.
I'm still gunning it.
Yeah. So you can see that it's a few more miles before you hit daylight. And it's sort of a round exit.
What happened back there?
What did I say he was again?
He's a
He's
Mennonite.
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 Mennonite. Yeah, Mennonite. He's like, oh, well, they all knew. They knew we were coming. We barely got out with our lives. And by me, I mean me. We got killed going down the ladder.
Where's your arm?
I had to leave it on top of the ladder.
It's punching people that are trying to climb up.
Don't die. Cover your mouth.
It's holding them off.
That's right.
Cover your mouth when you cough in my dildo.
They cut it off as I was going down the ladder. The chute closed. Not chute, whatever you want to call it. Tube. The tube closed.
Shutter doors?
The tube was tied.
The sphincter.
Tube got tied. So yeah. So he's just like, that's what happened. He's like, I don't even know what the fuck this thing is. It was already in the bag. You think it might have been a little too obvious that I was just supposed to go pick up a bag.
How many guys did we lose?
2
2?
and 1 arm.
No. 2.
2. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, they were waiting. They just got gunned down in a hail of laser fire. Just
You know, blaze of glory.
sure if you want to call getting shot in the back to your dead glory.
420 blazer.
So yeah, so roll me a perception check. You're just cruising right along.
Cruising right along. Dum, 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 dum. 14.
So you notice that sort of dropping out right in front of your vehicle, 3 other ships that have the same make as the other ones, but aren't the same ships.
I'm
Just
gonna
kind of drop out of nowhere.
I'm
right
gonna
in front of
fly
you.
casually.
Okay.
Does he have the ability to ejector seat his passengers?
Technically, it has ejector seats.
Okay.
You notice that a back panel opens up on each of the ships, and there's like sort of like burly-looking dudes with rifles just sort of popping out and aiming towards your ship.
Sure.
Defensive maneuver?
What's this guy's name again?
Kren.
Kren.
That's right. I did write it down.
All right, Kren. Give me that briefcase.
All right, here you go.
Thank you. You want to hit the brakes at some point?
I
Yeah.
mean, wait, what are you planning on doing?
Oh, we'll see.
All right.
All right.
Defensive maneuvers, you say?
What are you doing? No, I'm asking you what your defensive maneuver is
Oh,
to
well,
deal with them shooting at you.
Where are they? Right?
So they're
They're
about
right in front of me.
So they're in front of you a little bit, yeah.
I'm gonna veer to the right.
Okay.
My defensive maneuver is turn right.
Just move, not even
He's
turn.
gently
Move.
Gently
rotate
veer to the
No,
right.
no,
List
no.
to the
No,
right.
no. So I'm putting the blink
Just to put
on,
him in
putting
their
the blink on
places.
to the
That's
left,
the blinker on.
right?
And then I drift to the left.
And then I e-brake slide to the right.
He's just listening to classical music. Just
I don't listen. I only listen to Top Gun.
Any
soundtrack.
logins?
I don't know what Kenny's login is.
I do. It's Danger Z 0 and 3.
3. Uh-huh.
So yeah. So so your defensive maneuver is just to move to the side.
Well, I'm gonna e-brake slide to the make a quick move to the right.
Okay.
Pull the e-brake slide and go right.
Sure. Roll me a piloting skill.
It's 21.
21 pilots.
21 Kren salute.
So they open up a hail of rifle fire. Just like brrrr. Only one of the bolts is going to hit you.
That's not good.
You will take.
It's better than all of them.
Yeah, I was going to say.
True.
You take 5 damage.
Oh, you're fucked, bro.
So this hits
Once.
sort of the front area of your ship, and you notice there's like a little malfunction light that's popping up.
Check engine has come on.
A little bit. It's kind of like that.
Can I open up the briefcase as this is going on?
Sure.
Yeah, I do that.
You open it up.
What's in it?
It literally just looks like a rock.
I take the rock out.
Like it's a smooth, rimmed rock. Has like 3 rings around it.
Ring
All right.
around the rock.
Swallow it.
But that's it. There's
How big
nothing
is it?
How big is it?
Yeah.
It's about, I'm going to say it's about 6-7 inches and probably
Comes. It's like a cone.
4 inches in diameter.
So,
Like I said, it's pretty about that. Yeah.
so it's like a Subway sub diameter.
kind of but so a 6-inch subway sub.
That's
yeah.
that's a butt plug.
It's
Made
an
of
elephant
rock.
suppository.
So I put that Dwayne Johnson in my pocket.
And it's like a goldish brownish color.
Great. And I hand the briefcase back to him.
Okay. He's like, all right, I don't know what you wanted that for, but
That's fine.
he's like, yeah, put the window down. I'll shoot at it with my good arm.
There's windows on this dildo?
Yeah, there's windows.
Win dildo.
I mean, I could pop out the top where I
Oh,
came in.
please. I mean, I got the
All
air
right.
conditioning on. How am
It
I
comes
supposed
out-
to keep cool?
See,
It pops
out.
open a vein.
And he's just missing while I'm not left-handed, so he's just firing wildly with his left
You're
hand.
doing great.
Pew,
You're doing
pew.
great.
Missing.
No,
Just
no,
not
he's
in there.
he's fine.
Yeah.
He's doing wonderful.
So now what are you doing?
I'm fucking putting everything into it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care that he's hanging out. If he falls out like a goddamn stuffed animal out a window, I don't care.
High or low?
Don't I get a roll check?
This is a high or low.
For what?
For him.
to determine going all out on the engine that just got shot was a bad idea.
Yeah. I'm gonna go low.
So the engine just
Get
goes,
low.
gives you like a short like, but then zoom and just zooms right forward. I rolled a 5. So
I never get
Yeah,
high lows.
very
you never
low.
do.
I never do.
Hey,
I was
this
hoping
might
to-
this is
That's your one for the season.
So you just zip past him.
No. He's got this season. He's
Got
got
the
it.
season by the balls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because your ship has
Cayenne.
balls.
Yeah, he is
Cayenne.
the grips around the testicles of this season.
Nice.
Phil is.
Sure. why
That's
not?
right.
So yeah, so you just zip right past them. So now they're speeding up to try and catch up with you, but obviously your ship's a lot faster. What happens to what's his nuts? Let's see.
Kren?
Kren. Kren sort of just jerks back, but he's pretty stocky because he's all muscle.
He's
so
got
he
a
doesn't
he's got a
get cut
gun.
in
That's
half.
why you jerk.
I mean,
See what you're
he
making?
just puts the barrel on it, and then it gets stuck like a Chinese finger trap, and then bloop 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 bloop.
Okay.
I've never done it.
Is he standing on his seat?
No, he's just standing.
Yeah, but what's he standing on?
The floor of the car.
Okay,
It's
how
not
close?
a tall car.
Well, I know
Is
exactly.
his ass over the seat?
Where's the seat compared to where he is standing?
If he ejected him,
I mean,
is
if
what
he
he's
just
saying.
so if you actually ejected, yeah, it would probably still pop him out the car.
Okay, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So he's just there, and he's on his turn to shoot or whatever. But yeah, okay.
This
So
guy's clearly a mole trader.
are you doing anything else other than speeding up? Or?
We're in the dunes now, right?
So you're about to leave the exit to get to where the desert / shipyards are, kind of thing.
How many different entrances do I see into the shipyard?
So there's one main entrance that looks like where you would take ground-based vehicles or low to the ground sort of floating vehicles.
Speeders.
But there's no ceiling on it, so you can probably also just fly over and go in wherever the fuck you feel like. But
Are there gates or checkpoints on the lower end of it?
no, the shipyard is like a ship junkyard,
Okay.
so it's not really guarded or anything.
Cool. Okay.
It's barely guarded. Just make sure people don't steal too much stuff.
Oh, so like the Tatooine landing zone,
Yeah.
where like if you fuck around with people out there, they don't care.
Yeah.
But then you enter Tatooine, and they're like, all right, don't kill
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Get back in. Stop firing. Get in.
All right. He gets in. He's like, I almost had him, man.
No, you didn't. Here, hold this briefcase.
You already gave it to me.
You already gave it to him.
Well, you are holding a gun and a briefcase
Oh,
at the
just-
same time?
with one
Yeah,
arm.
that's
Yeah.
why I missed.
Yeah, you
With
fucking
one
idiot.
arm.
One arm.
One
That's how
arm
good
did
I
it.
am.
Yeah, great.
So he puts his gun in the briefcase and is just holding it with one hand
Yeah.
on his lap.
I'm about to make another evasive maneuver, and I didn't want you to fall out.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to get as close to the shipyard wall as possible,
Okay.
and then pull an e-brake left. And as I do that, I'm hitting the ejector button on his seat.
Okay. So you're going towards the wall of the shipyard. Then you're
Yep.
turning left, so you're not going in the shipyard, you're going outside of it.
Correct. And as I make that turn, I'm hitting his button to shoot him out.
Oh, so you want to shoot
Into
him in
the
like the
shipyard?
sand or whatever.
I want to shoot him in an opposite direction of my dildo
okay.
car.
Okay. All right.
I mean, if you shot him into
your-
the shipyard wall, you could make an explosion and seem like you crashed, maybe.
Sure. Roll a piloting skill for
Do
your
we know
evasive
that he
maneuver.
explodes?
He's a man.
He probably just smushes.
22.
So yeah, so you do. He's just sitting there like doo doo doo. I'd say batting with both.
Oh
his
man,
hands,
I
but
can't wait
just
for that
one.
Thoughtulese fight. He
Yeah.
says.
He's like, I hope I still get to watch that fight.
You will, buddy.
I bet
you will.
and just shoot like the ceiling opens up on your vehicle, and he kind of looks up for a second, and then it just quickly just shoots him right off the top.
I look out the left of my vehicle. Do I see gunfire going towards him?
No.
I think.
Wasn't
that
the
should be-
briefcase? He's still holding the briefcase, right?
Yes. Well, I know. I'm seeing if the enemy are firing upon
So-
him because they see that he's got a briefcase
Sure.
and he's going in that direction.
He's just flying out into the sand.
Yeah.
Well, they probably wouldn't shoot at him if they want
No.
the briefcase.
But so one ship peels off that way, two ships keep going your way.
I'm taking the first right I see into the
but
junkyard.
those two ships are going to shoot and miss wildly.
Cool.
I don't even need you to roll evasive maneuvers. It's just they're shooting from really far away. just missing.
I'm taking my first right in.
Okay, so you take your first right in. There are pieces of ships. Some of these ships seem like they're more put together than other ones.
Aren't we all?
Like more completed.
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
comparison
fruit
hasn't
stands?
changed.
Fair, it hasn't changed. No.
Fruit stands? I'm looking for fruit stands.
Not in the shipyard.
They don't have people that live here?
They don't have fruit.
They have
In
people
the
that live
desert,
there,
bro,
but
you're growing fruit in the desert.
they're not
Okay.
selling fruit.
You can grow grapes in the
Cactus
desert.
fruit.
This planet grows
Slugs.
nothing.
It grows
Sadness.
slugs.
Sadness, yes.
They just
It's
put
so sad that cacti don't even grow here.
They start, realize where they are, and they're like,
Yeah.
like they just put baby slugogians in like the Easter egg looking things. They just paint it to look like fruit, and they're like, yeah, no, just eat it. It's fine. Just bite into it. It's fine.
And it's a practical joke, like, haha, you ate my kid.
Now you got to pay for them.
No, it's your problem.
It's your
Oh, wow,
responsibility.
yeah.
It's
this-
a huge
this-
insurance scam.
Yeah.
Wow, that's terrible. Be like, hey, you just ate my child. You have to pay him out. Ah, damn it. You got me twice
You
this
got me.
week with
You
this.
got me.
Yeah,
But it
well.
was delicious.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you got me last month.
So good. Right.
I love that voice.
So you fly into the shipyards, and like I
Yes.
said, there's stuff all over the place. Are you trying to stay fairly low to the ground, or are you just trying to zip around stuff? What's your?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I think I'd stay down.
Okay.
Just because I think I can outmaneuver them.
Are you going to drop speed at all, or still stay as fast as you're going?
I'm going to drop speed when I feel like it is appropriate.
It's pretty crowded in here in terms of like just stuff
I'm not worried
and
about
people
Yeah.
flying barges and little
Whatever.
things around.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
but I'm a little cylinder, right?
you
Like,
are.
I can make it into tight holes,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, short and stout.
So then roll me a piloting skill.
Let go, Mac.
16.
So your ship's starting to act up on you, and now it's
I'm going
starting.
to hit it like my child.
when
Does
you
it act better?
when you hit it, the ship drifts slightly, and sort of skims into some of the other ships and like junk that's floating around.
Is there a garage
flying
that's
around?
open anywhere?
There are a bunch of
Isn't
different
this
garages.
whole place
You
an
break
open
into that
garage?
shit. dude.
Roll in and get it repainted.
I got to get.
Oh! GTA rules. That's right.
The two ships behind you, you're guessing they might have a little bit something extra because they're keeping pace, and they're about to fire on you again.
I'm going to make the first left I seen and pull into a garage and let the garage door close.
Okay. Roll me a
20.
Up the engines and put it in neutral, baby.
So you zip over to the left. A garage door just happens to be closing as you turn that way. They didn't see anything. You just keep on driving. Do a perception check for me.
Is it
18.
Boss Skaggs?
You so you're in a pretty big garage, you would say. Junk kind of all over the place, but there's one ship that's in here that looks like it's
A hunk
Oh.
of junk.
almost completely there. Like it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of pieces missing. Do a history check for me.
It's the Triton.
Is that Ursula's ship?
History is
Of all the garages
Seven-
and all the trash heaps in the galaxy.
You found this piece of shit.
17.
It looks an awful lot like the Triton.
It's a hunk of junk.
And there's one lady who's just working on the ship, not paying any attention to your ship that's way over in the corner and looks like a
Oh,
dildo,
look,
so
a
it's too
giant
small.
silver penis. Whatever.
Normal
Seen a-
Tuesday.
Seen a lot of those.
Yeah. So she's just got like a space age welding torch and just messing around with the outside of the ship.
And as
You
you
cough
go
She
from
can't
inside
hear you
of your
because
ship?
you're coughing in your
Oh.
ship.
and
Yeah, I
she's
know, but-
welding.
But as you do something stupid in your ship, that's where we're going to take a break. And we're back. So, as I was saying, you're stupid.
He doesn't turn his mic on to cough. He just coughs.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
waits.
man,
and he's
that
like,
was, I got asthma. It was a heavy fucking
doesn't know how
fight I
human
went through.
Your ship
functions
just
work, okay?
spits hand sanitizer in your face.
That's well, I mean, it's a giant dildo.
Was it
It's
good for you,
spitting
baby?
Things everywhere. Shoots out some change so I could get a cab and get home.
what kind of dildos are you using? They have
High-
coins in them.
High quality ones, my
Those
dude.
are
Yeah.
just rolls of quarters.
Give some
If you're
weight,
not-
Phil.
It
Yeah.
feels so good when they got that rimmed edge.
Is that
Yeah,
rib-
it's a rimmed
rolls-
edge that
rib-
feels
Rolls
so
of
good.
quarters
pleasure.
with hand sanitizer. And he just Goes to town.
I lube up with hand sanitizer so I can flick quarters up my asshole.
Safely, then.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get the Rona in my ass. They say nothing's dirtier than money.
That's how the Rona gets in there.
That's how the Rona
that
gets
ass
in your
Rona.
ass.
Gets in your ass. You
Gets
gotta
in
put
your
that-
ass, boy.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
And we lost 20 viewers.
And we're banned from Twitch. Oh, fuck.
So yeah, so you're just
Like a ping pong. It's like the ping pong ball trick, but it's quarters, and I shoot quarters.
are you
They say you want to be worth something. The only way to do
I'm
that
just-
is to jam quarters up your ass.
I'm just glad you're not sharpening them and throwing them at horses anymore.
No, I stopped that. I stopped that years ago.
I stopped that. Them horses kick something fierce. You get
They're
kicked in the head-
majestic, and I love them now.
You get kicked in the head by a horse a few dozen times. It makes you think.
Yeah, you turn into a Steve.
Less.
You turn into a Steve. You only eat
cheese
fucking
bites.
mac and cheese bites.
No,
And you love New Jersey. And you like to watch Thought Ulis.
Yeah.
Joyzy.
Like, all I watch is Thought Ulis. Anyway, what's happening?
So, did you like park and turn off the ship, or
Yeah,
you just
no, I
sitting there
parked and
floating?
did all that.
Okay.
And I hit
Just
that.
lands, little legs come out the bottom and
It's great.
stops.
Yeah, cool.
Sure.
I hit the button to open up the.
Yeah, it just slides. right
Ursula!
over. Ursula.
And I slowly walk over there with my arms crossed.
Hey, this is my ship. You get the hell away.
Oh
Been
wait.
5 fucking years.
Oh no.
5 fucking years, and you've been hiding out in the trash pits?
I'm not hiding out nowhere.
Nobody's
building the
heard
ship.
from you. Nobody's seen you.
I'm busy.
Too
Shows
busy to call your ma? Is that how it's been?
Ma's
Talk
dead.
about-
She
talk
was
about
on
how
the
Jordan's
space
been.
station.
You know I called Todd ma.
I
He's
don't
been-
know you called
he's
Todd
been
Ma. We
worried
met
about
for
you.
20 minutes.
It's my Todd
Todd
ma. He's got a big fight coming up, and you can't even bother to see how he's doing.
I don't care.
Well,
Wait, is that Chlorpock?
we
You never
got
cared.
put into slavery.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, looks like you're slaving away on the ship instead
got
of
out of
calling
it.
people.
I got out of it.
Good that your parents got money.
No, I bought my own way out of it.
How?
None of your business.
You're my fucking captain. I'm
Exactly.
your pilot.
The captain knows best. I don't have
You
to
didn't
tell
know
you.
best 5 years ago when
how
the
I-
fucking ship got destroyed.
Technically,
5 years later, you got all this fucking wisdom?
if we would have sat still, it probably wouldn't have destroyed. You drove it into destruction.
Sat still.
Yeah.
Into the Furbies.
No, we blew up the Furbies.
Yeah, Todd was shooting great,
Yeah,
by the
Todd
way.
was shooting great. He did a great
Oh,
job.
so you remember that, but you can't remember to find your crew when you're done.
I always remember the way Todd shot. It was so good. I remember the ship not working properly when you tried to
Yeah,
drive it.
so good
The engine stopped working.
that 5 years you can't
Numerous
even
times.
contact, and we've been fucked up.
Okay. I was going to come and get you.
We killed a man with
I
mac
just
and cheese.
finished the ship.
I'm inciting that because
Sure.
I do not believe that. What'd you get?
I got a 24.
Checks out to me.
Doesn't seem like anything
I'm your
to
captain.
me.
You can trust me. Everything I say is trustable. Because I'm a captain. People in charge never lie.
Fucking Dr. Pyre, man. He's done things. These have been 5 hard years for him.
Okay, what did he do?
Have you seen his mannequin? Don't talk about the mannequin.
Don't talk about-
He's married now.
I mean, that's good for him. Why? You made it sound like it was bad.
It's
you?
not-
It's been hard years. He's married. That's good, right?
He's not happy.
Well, he shouldn't have married her. Get divorced.
He's a fucking mannequin.
We're on a fucking trash acquisition
Watch your mouth.
planet.
That's not how a captain speaks.
I say whatever I want to say. Gosh darn it.
We've been worried about you. We've been looking for you. We've been.
I feel like you haven't been worried about me.
Are you kidding?
I got a distinct impression that you
We
didn't
painted
like
lipstick
me.
on a mannequin for you.
I killed a man for you.
When was this?
A day ago.
What? You said you thought I was dead. How'd you kill a man for me?
Well, it wasn't you.
your-
It was this.
Oh,
It was
in my
this
honor?
mannequin. You.
In your honor. Did you name your mannequin?
It's Ursula.
Ursula,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Someone
I
tried to steal you from your waffly wedded husband.
It's the captain.
Yeah.
He named it after you. Do you not realize how much you mean?
Wait, He named what after me?
The mannequin that he married.
Wait, what mannequin? Wait, he married a mannequin?
You were not listening.
Wait, what? You didn't tell me.
I literally told you.
No, you said we're not going to tell her that we
Yeah,
got
that
a
was our-
mannequin.
that was
you
the
just
head
said he
thoughts.
was married.
No. Rewind the tape. You'll see during editing. I said it.
He's in
We did talk
character.
about the mannequin.
He
Yeah.
married a mannequin. Named it Ursula. I didn't marry. You've got 3 kids.
That's what?
I
That's not how mannequins work.
Things are weird in space.
Have you ever seen the movie?
I have seen it. They don't have kids.
I didn't marry it.
We worried sick about you.
You
For
made
fucking
You made a
years.
fuck doll with my name
Excuse
on
me.
it.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, we.
I'm a fucking robot.
Neither did I.
I was built for one thing.
Bad
To
driving.
eat fuzzy. to eat pussy.
Mature. Aged.
That's a last season joke.
It's true.
Okay.
I was built for one
That's
thing.
a joke? Mature pussy's a joke to you?
No, it's a
Wow.
lifestyle.
Exactly.
Age
The
like
only way of
wine.
living.
Okay. I'm supposed to be impressed by you
It's
having
not
a mannequin?
impressed. No, it's not. I'm not trying to impress you.
It sounds like you kind of
Trying to scare you away.
trying to scare you away, yeah.
I'm here. I'm upset. I'm physically, as a robot, I shouldn't show this much emotion.
I
But
don't
I
think
am.
you could. It's a little weird.
You take my
Yeah,
breath
fit him
away
with an emotion check.
with your ignorance.
What?
Bum bum. Bum bum.
We are so miserable where we're at.
Well, yeah. We're on acquisition planet.
I don't believe
No
that
one's
you were going to
happy.
come back.
What? No, I was totally coming back. I got all the weapons back on the ship. I was gonna just fly in there. Pew 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 pew.
Okay,
pew.
so let's do it. Let's do it now.
Well,
Do it now.
it's too much heat right now. We just gotta wait a bit.
Get to the spaceship.
Yeah, get to the spaceship.
Tell her about the plan.
We have a whole planning system to get out of here.
All right, what is it?
We just need a ship.
Do you even know what it is?
I do. I was listening last episode.
Were you?
I've been looking for a ship for this entire plan to get into motion.
Okay.
Just so
you
happens.
think you found yourself a ship?
You think you found yourself a pilot?
I mean, I guess that's what we'll label you.
I was built to fly. I mean, that's all I do.
Except
Except
you
for
can't fly.
Yeah, you can't
You were
fly
built
at all.
to fly other things.
Yeah, you can fly machines. You don't have wings or leathery.
Oh, I'm
appendages.
sorry,
You don't even-
Ursula.
You don't
He
even have
pulls up
rockets.
his shirt and shows the wing
I got-
tattoo.
It's welded. It's a I don't get
Yeah,
tattoos.
yeah.
It's weld
It's
scars.
laser edged. Laser edged.
Oh, you had your wings removed?
No, they're right here. Zip.
You have wings in your pants?
He
Folds?
begins. The fluttering intensifies.
It's labia? Is that what you... Wings?
Yeah.
A flabia.
It's a
Labia. Okay.
You don't know how to. You're a captain.
Yeah.
How much pilot time you got?
Hours.
Not more than me.
Hours.
Let
of
me
pilot
fly
time.
your ship out of here. Let's pick up the rest of the guys. Let's get off this acquisition and pilot.
I thought you said
planet.
you guys had a plan.
We do, but this just
Got a
made it.
good distraction.
Well, what are we going to...
A whole plan needs a fucking plane. Needs a fucking ship.
Right now?
I mean, yeah. When's the fight? And I check my watch.
Like in 3 hours.
Fight starts in 3 hours. Todd's gonna get his ass handed by this undefeated boxer,
Send that out onto the webs.
which is gonna
Just
be a
that
good
clip.
enough distraction as everybody watches his ass get beat. We can pick up everybody, and then when he goes in for repairs, we'll pick him up too.
He's gonna get folded like origami.
Send that onto the webs too.
Rub-a-gum.
Change those odds.
Takes those odds.
Let's see if the web has picked up any more of what you're putting down. Phil, high or low?
No. Hi,
motherfucker.
Hi.
Don't roll again.
All of a sudden, that's a different dice. All of a sudden, the odds go up to 12 to 1. Ain't no way what's his name? Chlorpock
Fotules.
is gonna lose
Pincer.
to shitting-ass Thotules.
And I show her Twitter, and she sees that.
She's like, yeah, he's gonna get the shit beat out of
I
him.
know.
And everyone's
He
gonna.
might die.
That's fine.
Do you see the lobster claws on that thing? It's just gonna cut him up like it's nothing.
The pincer from Palladino. That's what they call him.
Haven't seen that one, but all right.
That's his fighting name.
I mean, I guess, sure. I could probably get the ship up and running within 3 hours.
I could probably help you. I know a ship inside and out.
Okay.
What's that?
That's fine.
He knows the
The
pilot.
literal schematics are in your mainframe.
No,
You're not
no.
an
As
engineer, you drive it.
no, you're right. As I pull up with a fucking ace pilot, advantage on learning how to use a ship that you're not familiar with. I am familiar with this ship, so
Double advantage.
Sure.
triple advantage.
16 d20s.
I botched on all of
I
them.
got a 5.
Wow.
I got a 5.
All right, so she agrees, and so that'll be your little portion of it,
My vignette.
your little vignette. So both,
Are we at a break?
we already had a
We
break.
had one. We took a break. Are you drunk?
You
Yeah,
laughed.
right.
We made fun of you.
That's right.
We're already at like 50.
yeah.
minutes,
So
give or
Arcturus
Hey, Ark,
and Joran.
Arky baby. Arcturus, what do you want me to call you?
Star Lord.
Have a name.
Yeah,
Just
but
call me Arcturus.
it's kind of wieldy.
Russ?
Art.
You've selected Russ.
Artie.
Say Ark.
Arky.
Arky.
Didn't
All
he
right.
have like
Arky
the Edge
Bunker.
Lord or something as his subtitle?
I was joking.
I think it was Edge Lord. Let's make
It
that
was.
It
stick.
was.
Hey, Edge Lord.
Arc Lord.
Ark Lord.
J. Edger Hoover, can I? What are we doing here, man?
So you two are supposed to be with Bendelflurr
Yeah,
at the
are we?
fight itself. You're supposed to be. So yeah, you are
Okay.
because you're the bodyguard,
Well, it
and
hasn't
then
stopped yet. Started
he's the
yet.
diplomat. Because he's worried about his other family members that are there and their crew, like his cousin Dave, his cousin his cousin Bendelsnatch.
Yeah, I was going to say
Slave
Bendelflurr
is
and
named
Dave.
My bad.
Yeah.
I say Dave is a pretty. It's
Not
got
a
a
very
weird
Sligonian
name.
Yeah,
name.
his cousin Cromtopper, with his slave Bob.
Tell me more about Cromtopper.
Yeah, Todd and Cromtopper want to be
is a
friends.
real chunky boy. I
Okay.
mean, not a
Star
lot of
Baker,
distance,
though.
a lot of girth though.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
like, do I like
Cromtopper.
him? Is he cool?
No, you don't like any of these guys.
Oh.
They go out of their way to murder all of your crew because you're part of the cousin's acquisition. So any way he can see
Hey,
to
Cromtopper, how's it going? He's like, well, I just killed the person that was next to you in the previous ship. Oh, that's terrible. I hope you think about it later. I'm thinking about it now, and I'm sad. I don't
yeah,
know.
that.
Yeah.
All that right
All
there
right,
happened.
great.
Sure.
Make him
cool.
play that character
Yeah.
every time he comes.
Sure.
Cromtopper.
Then there's cousin Vleen with his
Vleen. slave
Crystal.
Classic.
And then
Cousin Vleeny.
cousin Vleeny.
My cousin
Vleeny. And then there's Slev. No relation.
I like Slev.
His
loves
slave's
Adidas.
named Karen.
Slav and Karen.
And she is the worst.
Do you think Dave and Karen are going to get together?
Now, all the slaves,
Not happily.
like all the right-hand slaves, I should say, of each Slagogian, full-on gimp suit, assless chaps for some reason.
All right.
Even for the
Cool with
penguins?
it.
Why are we trying to kill ours?
No, not all
'Cause
you guys.
He hasn't been making us wear these sex garbs.
No. His
Just the
personal,
He
formal.
hasn't?
No.
Oh, jeez.
personal slave. All Slagogians have a personal, like, miniature person that comes around with them. They're like 3.5 feet tall.
Yeah, they're
They
like
shrink them.
they're house
That's
elves.
gross.
They're children.
They're house elves.
No, they're very beefy and burly. They have very skinny legs. They're like Travis Jones.
I've seen a fast
Chonk
Skinny
elves.
legs, big upper body,
chunk babies.
chunk babies.
Chunk babies.
So, yeah.
Chonk baby, 1, 2, 3.
And they obviously have their crew, so there's a chance something might go down between these groups.
What, like a dance battle?
Exactly. Could.
Because they brought
Could-
their
it could-
crew?
it could
That's
be.
right. Could be.
Oh my god.
The,
I mean, their compact nature makes them good at breakdancing, so anything could happen.
the stadium, when you get in there, looks very similar to your poop tube from your flat, where it's conical shaped. Obviously, the ring is right in the center at the bottom, and then the main Slagogians and their crews in that first ring right around
What, like
the edge.
Ted?
Like Ted? Oh, Ted Cruz got it fucking.
Or Terry.
Or Terry. Sure.
Real slug man, Ted.
But not Tom.
Not
But
Tom.
not
Not Tom.
Not invited anymore. So yeah, so that's sort of them. And there are
Too yelly.
hundreds of thousands of individuals in this facility.
Those are my toddlers, dude. They're all
Different
my fans.
races. Lots of Hexians, the demonic people. They really get off on the whole murdering.
They love
of-
pride fighting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Bump, 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 bump.
Hexians
Like,
don't really have like a uniform look to them. They have different variations of. It was my
That
insides.
was a weird noise.
Yeah. That was my insides coming out.
I mean, do
they
they enjoy something about two soulless beings fighting to the death?
Sure, but like
Yeah.
some of them have wings, some of them don't have wings, some of them have like real short, squatty, like fat, globby bodies. Other ones are hugely muscular. They're just kind of all over the place in terms
Yeah,
of
between
what you're
somewhere
gonna find.
between Greed and Diablo.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there's a lot of those. You don't really see any of the Pequar because they're not allowed in because no one likes the hippy dippies that are always saying like, "This is bad."
They're outside protesting.
That's right.
Free the robots,
Father
man.
doesn't agree with this, and you should not go against the wishes of Father.
Murder him.
So yeah, so that's a thing. So that's your current setup.
Okay.
Each of these families are equidistant from each other around that bottom area of the ring. So yeah, what are you guys doing? You notice the tensions are
Guess it's
getting pretty
watching for
high.
danger.
Is there a concession stand?
Down at the bottom, no, but they do have people that are maneuvering around the stands with food.
No floating replicators with like an app or something?
No, they have like roast meat on a stick, and then they also have some sort of liquid concoction in a container for you to imbibe.
Is it
So
alcoholic?
I'm gonna order food and
Okay.
drinks for all the Slagogians.
All of them.
I'm not getting specific things. I'm just saying bring them food and drink because it'll make them.
Do you tell them who it's from?
We should. No, what I'm saying is like, hey, they need to be fed and they need to have drinks. I need you to bring it to them now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is your job the fucking chef of Bendelflurr?
No.
Or are you the gunner? You're just supposed to stand there and shoot stuff or fix my holes if I get any.
I mean that's fair, but I could also stand here and shoot
That's
you.
what I pay edgelords for.
I could stand here and shoot you until food is brought.
Then
I'm
you
just
can't, though.
saying, I could easily. I have guns.
No, but you can't shoot me.
Wait, is this Bendelflurr who's talking?
That's just Bendelflurr.
Whoa, I'm not talking to Bendelflurr like this. I was talking to a servant.
I was like, why are you speaking to me?
All right, we're drawing it back. I would never speak to Bendelflurr.
I was like,
Because your brain would
Hey,
explode.
servant. I'm trying to get food for all the Slagogians. Because
All the fams.
you need to bring them food and drinks.
okay. And he puts a little device in front of you. Just slide your card.
Yeah, no, see.
Well, someone's got to pay for it.
Yeah, it's going to be the stadium.
Oh, I can't. He gets like he has like a little earpiece.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, we got it. It's cool.
Yeah,
He just starts handing out food
exactly.
and drink to everybody.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You're
Don't
very-
hand it to me or to anyone like me that's not Slagogian because we're not worth it and we don't deserve food or beverage or enjoyment.
You know that's right.
Sure, yeah. So he just gives it to the Slagogians and none of their servants.
How do we eat this food?
They just slough a bunch of goo on it and then just slurp it off their hand.
Clam shopper here. I really disgusting. I need to know that this current slop bucket is gluten free. I have food.
Shut up, Sled.
I can't have eggs. Are there eggs in this? No, they're just baby Slagogian. Shut up, Zine. That's good. Spoons.
I think we're just going to spend the rest of the season on this planet and just.
All of our characters die. We just become the Slagogians.
Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't know Slagonians were so fun.
And we go into the Slagonian Senate.
I am
Days
the
of our
Senate.
Slagogians.
We're going to
Zine
do
is the Senate.
gerrymandering is not right, and now I'm going to have a whole big speaking time about it.
Wait, I was distracted. Who's gerrymandering?
Your wife?
Such a good one, Bendelflurr.
Yeah, so we should just let them eat and drink and be
Be merry.
evil to each other.
Okay. do a perception check for me, Joran.
A 21.
You notice that there is another attendant with more food coming your way, but you notice that so he's holding like a plate, and then he's holding the plate odd, like he's got one hand under it, but then the other one doesn't seem like it's doing any supporting. Almost looks like it's holding something underneath the plate.
I'm gonna stop him. Hey, you.
Yes.
And I walk over to him.
Sure.
And I walk over and I go, and I wink at him.
I mean, after the event, I suppose we can have sexy times.
No, I'm sorry. I used the wrong eye, and I wink with the other eye.
I don't have drugs. I'm not sure what you're winking about.
Oh shit! I wink with my third eye, and I give him a
Someone
little
set us
pelvic
up the
thrust.
bomb.
With your dick eye?
Wink, wink. No,
With his
that's
brown eye.
Hey, wink.
103,
Okay,
bro.
I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm just trying to deliver food here,
I know
buddy.
you have a gun.
What?
I know you.
I don't have a gun.
Why are you talking so loudly?
I don't have a gun.
You need to.
I don't have a gun.
You absolutely have
I
a gun.
don't have a. As he's yelling,
I pull out my
you
pistol.
hear a gunshot go off.
Yeah.
But because he's trying to yell so loud that no one will hear the sound of the gunshot go off, he misses you.
Mm-hmm.
It just hits some rando in the second row.
Who is it?
Not Vleen. Slev?
The
God.
Slagogian next to that one just starts vomiting into the hole and just slurping the insides of them out.
Oh God, not Lean.
That wasn't Vleen. That's
Wait,
Vleen's
so-
in the first row.
Oh, who
Dennis.
got hit?
His name was Blork.
Voice and head.
Blork.
Blork's a fascist. All right, no, whatever. Hey, so about that whole thing, and I pull my guns out, and I just put. You don't want to do that. And do you want
Do what? I didn't do anything.
You
I'm
have a-
just yelling about I don't have a gun.
You put the gun and the tray away.
The tray's full of food and drink right now.
Okay, well then hold the tray. Just put the gun away.
Don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't have a gun.
Fine, I'll just fucking kill you.
Okay. Fire away.
I have 2 guns.
Sure. One for each of you.
I killed them.
So Dennis, did you recently watch Snake Eyes?
A non-natural 20 and a 10.
The 20 will hit, the 10 will not.
Okay. 20.
Where's the 10 go?
That's a good question. Where does the 10 go?
Please not, Todd. Please not, Todd. Please not.
It just shoots off into the upper rings. You just hear a
I'm having a lovely
I got a
night
bird.
here.
Someone normal for a fight.
Someone somewhere sees a sign.
Tonight's the night I'm finally going to propose to Arlene.
All I
He
need
gets
to
down
do
on
is
one knee. He gets his head blown off.
Arlene.
She gets her head blown off.
max damage. I do 10 damage.
So you fire a hole into his stomach, basically. And he
Are we
drops
done now?
he drops all of his food, to which point everybody in that bottom row gets up and they have like their weapons drawn. And they're all like getting very antsy.
I turn and I look at them and go, this guy just dropped all the food.
What?
The other people in the stands, they think about descending to get the rest of the food, but the Slagogians on the bottom row are just looking around real pissed off. And they're like, oh, wait, all right, fine.
Don't you do it. Don't even do it.
Don't even do it.
Don't even think about
I
it.
know one of you guys tried to send somebody to shoot me, but my guy's better than your guy.
You should all pray to your ancestors so they don't even think about it.
My ancestors, I ate my ancestors. That's how I got the strong. Everyone knows Bendelflurr, the strong.
He shits.
Arturus.
Could someone go clean that up, please?
He goes, Arturus, you need to calm the situation down.
Everybody needs to calm down a little
Did
bit.
he go German?
Is he in a
Everybody
gimp suit?
needs
Hold on.
to calm
Is he in
down.
number one?
Canadian gimp
No, he's
suit.
not.
No.
Everyone needs to calm down now, please, before things
Yeah,
get
he's-
crazy.
No,
Sure,
he's in a
filthy
Canadian
cunt!
gimp suit. He's in a Canadian gimp suit. It's just all denim.
Sure, why not? Yeah, it's all, yeah.
You know, there's no reason to have a Donnybrook about somebody just dropped the food on the floor.
Okay.
What's your
Everybody calm
diplomacy
down.
check?
No, he said somebody shot at me.
Oh, I didn't see anybody shoot at anybody.
Oh yeah, it was this
No.
guy who just dropped the food. He's got a gun.
Ooh, you mean that guy?
To which that guy's just standing there holding a gun. He's like,
With a hole in his stomach.
he just kind of, oh, what? And just kind of tosses it backwards.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
No, this is what
while
I
holding
eat.
while holding a step. Yeah, no, it's just food.
Watch me eat it.
She kills herself in the head. Oh, that's not a drink. To which everyone just looks at him, like just hit the ground. Then they all turn back towards one another, and they're all still very tense.
Hey,
Very tense.
quick question for you. Ruling
Bendelflurr. But hey,
Ben.
John, I pay our tourist the Edgelord to do this, okay? He
Okay.
has to earn his cape. Not his cape, his keep.
I mean, I was just gonna say we could eat him, but yeah.
You want to eat our tourist?
Don't eat me.
No,
We need that guy.
the dead guy.
Yeah, that guy.
No,
You
we're
can
going to
him.
eat the dead guy. We got to figure this out first, though.
I was just asking everybody to calm down.
Roll.
You just take your turns eating him. Each person gets 3 inches
That's
What?
of skin.
wait. What?
Everyone gets 3 inches of dick. Let's go.
Persuasion.
He's only got 3.
Where it is.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to see if there were any other skills. I can't find.
Yeah, just keep pushing, throwing papers around, you dumb dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find Ursula. No, not Vern.
You made
There
it.
it is.
There she
We
is.
need Ursula for.
So I can see what all the other skills were, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. You can use linguistics. You can use leadership. You can use persuasion.
I don't know if I even have anything else. It's 22 persuasion.
Yeah. So let me roll just to make sure they fucking calm the fuck down. Your boss is still pretty on edge, but everyone else is like, okay, that's fine. All right. I don't know who did it, but
It was literally that guy who's
No, I
missing
mean,
a big part of his brain.
I don't know who sent him, but we're just going to forget about it for right now.
I mean, I could look at his ID, or we could track him back to his domicile and figure out who's in charge of him.
Don't give me that idea.
Yeah, if you
Give me that idea before someone eats him. Come on.
All right, yeah,
Are
here.
you doing Fatty Sanders?
Give me.
All right, here.
I'm going to eat
I'm going to
3%.
I'm going to eat only 3%, and then I'm going to share the other 97%. We're going to
everybody else.
We're going to distribute the other 97%.
Here's his ID.
okay. He looks at it. He gives it to Arturus. You have a handheld device that you can use to scan IDs to see who he is and who he is acquired by.
yeah, I do that.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
What's that number? 3.
What's
It was
that
Vleen.
number?
Vleen did it. He sent the assassin.
Shoot him.
Do you tell him?
So who was it?
It was Vleen.
Fucking bleed. When this is over, bleed, I'm gonna breathe you dry, and then I'm gonna vomit inside you and suck you out.
That's right.
You're gonna breed him dry.
You're gonna breed him dry.
No,
You get him, boss.
I didn't say breathe. I said breathe.
Yeah, you bleed him dry,
No,
man. You get
We're
him.
not going to the birthing pit. I'm gonna cut him open. I'm gonna suck him out.
You are definitely gonna create him dry.
Let us see the trust. That's the reason they call me Veen the Fiend.
Vleen the Fiend? Is that
Veen the Fiend.
Vinderfleet.
Crumb. Just gonna...
Crumb. Nah.
So they've already ripped apart that body, by the way. Like people in the other stands.
But yeah, I
just
did.
snacked
We
on.
go kill each other, but we're all hungry.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of
we're
course.
not-
I mean, we're not monsters.
No, we're gonna eat before we start feeding us everybody.
I turn to the other non-Slogogians. They're definitely monsters.
It's just
like, right? We're all in agreement
No,
here.
no, they're totally monsters.
Why don't you sit down as I read you some poetry?
someone's just eating the guy's head like a cantaloupe. Just
As they're doing that,
sure.
does the announcer start announcing the?
So the
the
music
fight?
starts to come up, And it sounds like what type of intro music would you look for? Would you say?
I mean, I sent you a link on Facebook Messenger.
Like right now, I'm not checking my goddamn.
Sing
phone.
it. Yeah. Sing it,
Oh, y'all ready for this? All right. Okay. So as music starts to
For the
come up,
thousands in attendance and the viewers on Sleen Blow Blow.
so as that music starts to come up a little bit, and the lights start to sort of center on the ring, that's what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, His Lord of Majesty, Big Jim, Zukari, He Who Is Steve, The Nuck, Big John, Chronic Ejak, Skin, Chris Wisdom, Sticky, Shonda Panda, Lousy Apples, Daniel H., and Sparkle Brony 69. If you want to support the show, head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast, like our newest patron, Chelsea Benton. Thank you for your support.
Chelsea Manning.
Benton.
No.
You can also head on over to
Different.
You can also head on over to twitch.tv/botchpodcast and throw a sub behind there. If you have Amazon Prime, you've got a sub. Might as well burn it on your favorite fuckboys over a D&D podcast.
Like, Batman 007.
Batman.
You're a bad Batman.
Batman, more like Fat Man, if you know what I mean.
Scatman.
Scat, dee, dub, 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 dub. If you have a moment, and we know you do, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music on all social media. And as always, Batman. We'll see you next week, nerds.
Batman.